Hi guys, welcome back to my channel and welcome if you're new. I hope you're all doing well and welcome back to my October reset video. I am taking it really chill today. I have no kind of idea what goals I want to set, what habits I want to track, and just kind of give it to you real time. I don't know what I want to do with October. It's kind of it's not really the transitional month because September was that month. So we're really trying to get into the swing of the last couple of months of the year. Obviously, as you guys are aware, I am in the process of moving out, which is taking up a lot of my time. So therefore, I don't have that much time to kind of dedicate to myself. So I think if I can just make my month of October about self-care, and when I'm not doing mortgage applications, when I'm not signing 80-page contracts, when I'm not on FaceTime with my boyfriend trying to figure out the whole scope of moving out and signing forms and being stressed, because I get stressed really easily. So if I can in October, just on the down times I have, just kind of focus on myself and realign with what I want to do outside of all the moving out things, that would be brilliant. However, before we can get into resetting for October, we need to reflect upon my September goals and my September habits. I do have a cold, so please bear with me. I do sound a little bit bunged up and sniffly, that is why. So if we go through my bullet journal for September, I can't bother to do all the setting up a fancy filming location today. I am a little bit under the weather and I do want to do this video for you guys, so I'm just going to put up a screen. I'm just going to put a picture of my September goals up on the screen for you guys, and I will tick them off with you if I had a pen. So let me grab a pen. Pen acquired. So the first goal I had, and the main kind of accomplishment I wanted to achieve in September, was to brainstorm a future career path. And I have kind of done that, not in terms of figuring out next steps, but I have definitely come to the realization on some dreams and aspirations I had regarding my kind of design career, and maybe those aren't kind of aligning to me. So I definitely feel like I've done that goal because I feel a lot more centered and less stressed about the progression of my career. So I definitely think talking to my manager and talking to my boyfriend and kind of just having thoughts within myself, properly processing it, has helped massively, and I've done that in September, so I'm going to tick off that goal. Have a soak like day, I did, and I did an Instagram reel for it, so I have proof I've done that one. Less weekly treats. Another coping mechanism I have for stress is eating what I want to eat, because food brings me happiness and comfort, and when I'm stressed I tend to eat a lot more chocolate and sugary treats like biscuits. So as you can see from my habit tracker, that one is less sweet treats. I think I did it for about 3 days. We still have 4 days left of the month, 3 days left of the month. Yeah, 3 days left of the month. I am not going to be saying I accomplished that goal at all, and you know what, that's fine, because at the minute I just need to give myself some leeway. So I didn't do that one, so we can give a good old cross through that one. Into my health and fitness goals, my first one was to solidify a workout routine of doing strength 3 times a week and spin 3 times a week, and I have almost done that every single week, as you can see in my workout calendar here. Red was strength, spin was pink, and so I've definitely done more spin classes, which is a lot easier for me to accomplish because my spin bike is at home, whereas when it comes to strength workouts, I can do them at home, but I feel a lot more restricted because I don't have an umpteen amount of weights. Whereas when I go to the gym at my work location, they obviously have weights that go up to 50 kg. Not that I would ever be lifting that sort of weight, but I have the ability to progress to 5 kg, 7 kg, 8 kg, 9 kg, 10 kg, and the list goes on. So I prefer doing strength workouts in my work gym. I haven't been able to get there as often as I would like, but I have still done a lot of strength workouts, and I am seeing some differences in my mental attitude as well as my physical appearance. I just feel a little bit more toned, having committed to spin 3 times a week. Some weeks I'm not going to do a perfect workout routine, so I am going to adjust my workout goal slightly in October, but for the most part I did spin 3 times a week, and I did do strength, or at least walking at the weekend, 3 times a week, so I'm going to tick that one off. I did repeat less weekly treats in my health and fitness, so we have already covered that goal. The content related goals, the first one was to post 1 reel a week, And guys, I haven't done one for this week, but it is only Tuesday. In my habit tracker here, Instagram is here, and as you can see, the pink was for posting reels. I did 2, maybe 3 reels most weeks. I'm pretty impressed with myself, not going to lie. I have really enjoyed kind of experimenting with reels, seeing what my capabilities are, seeing what is kind of most popular within the algorithm and within like what my followers like to see. So I have definitely done 1 reel a week. Tick that one off, yes. My next goal, however, was to post 1 feed a week, like feed post a week. I just don't like feed posts, and I have never liked feed posts unless they were like back in the day when no one ever really cared. But when there's so much competition to have like stunning like crisp white feeds or really like autumnal kind of sepia feeds, I don't have it in me to post feeds. So I definitely haven't done that goal for sure, so we can cross that one off. I don't know if I'm going to make a goal for feed posts in October. I just don't really care for them at the minute. My next content creation goal was to finalise my blog design, which I have done, so I can tick that one off. And my last one was to do 2 blog posts, and I haven't done that because I'm in a little limbo again with my blog. Do I want to pursue it? Do I think it's worth my time? Because I am so busy at the minute. Do I want to stretch myself so thin that my YouTube is weak in content and my blog is weak in content and my Instagram is weak in content? Or should I just focus on 2, Instagram and YouTube, and make those 2 really strong? So yes, I have finalised my blog design. No, I haven't written 2 blog posts, but I think that's absolutely fine. In terms of the other habits we haven't covered, my other one was fresh air. I have definitely got a lot of fresh air, and I am just trying to make the most of the weather before it starts to turn really, really bad. It has been raining today, and although it's lovely and cozy to be in my dressing gown, which I had to take off this video, maybe I shouldn't have, and to watch the rain pour outside, I do much prefer like going out on walks when it's nice and sunny and it's nice and crisp. My favourite time of year, I think, is when it's blue skies but really cold in the morning, so you can like wrap up but you also wear your sunglasses. I think that's like my favourite time of year. But in terms of getting fresh air, it's a habit that I will continue to track, and I have definitely done well with it in September. And then my last one was to read. I think at the beginning of September, end of August, I was like slowly getting back into reading. I've definitely read on most days this month, which makes me very, very, very happy to say that. I have still only read 2 books this month, so if in October I can up like the amount of pages I read per day, that would be amazing. But I'm just really, really happy that I've read for most days this month. And that is kind of where we're at in terms of my goals and my habits for September. Okay, I've just done some brainstorming off camera for my October goals, and I'm actually really happy with what I've come up with, and I think it'll be a good balance between continuing to work on my YouTube presence, my Instagram presence, but also give myself some downtime when we aren't doing moving out chaotic things. So first, let's go into my personal goals for the month of October. The first one is to read 4 books. For the last couple of months, whilst I've been trying to get out of my reading slump and trying to get my whole reading groove back, I've been reading like 1 to max 3 books a month. Actually, no, I don't think I've read 3 books a month in a while. 1 to 2 books a month, which I would love to increase. I think I'm definitely getting the bug back again. I've been spending a lot of time on Goodreads, kind of updating my shelves and putting more books I'm interested in, and watching a lot more booktube content, which I haven't been doing for a while. So I definitely think if I push myself, I can do 4 books in the month of October. Fingers crossed for me. I will have my October TBR coming out just after this video if you guys are interested in what books I want to read in the month of October. My next personal goal isn't really a goal, it's just something to kind of like cheer me up, and that is to treat myself to something, whether that's a couple of new books or a new dress or something of the sorts, because a lot of my money at the minute has been going into house savings or house fees that we have to pay for up front, or just like petrol and travel, things that are like necessities rather than fun things to perk myself up and make myself feel happy. Like usually it would be a Gymshark outfit, but that is verging onto the triple figures. When you buy a sports bra and leggings and shorts, it easily can come to like £110, so I can't kind of justify that. But a few new books or a nice new dress, because I'm going on holiday at the end of the year to Disney, and I'd love to buy some like nice dresses, especially for New Year's Eve at Disney. Like, can you imagine like a pretty new dress for New Year's Eve at Disney? I would love to treat myself to. So hopefully I can rebudget my money and treat myself to something that would really make me smile this month, instead of it all just going on petrol, train tickets and savings and house stuff. Which is great for the long haul and it's good for my future, but you know, sometimes you just need a little pick me up. And my last personal goal is to keep on top of my water intake. In the summer and in the hot weather, I am so good at keeping on top of my water intake. I aim for 2.5 to 3 litres a day. That is 3 big cups, which hold 750 millilitres of water. I try at least to get those 3 in, and usually I'm pretty good because I have always been one to drink a lot of water and I don't tend to drink anything else. Water and green tea are my 2 main kind of drink choices. However, when it gets colder, I do kind of lack in my water intake, and we have seen in the UK a massive shift in weather quite quickly, and I can already see a drop in my water intake. So I really want to focus in October to keep up with my water intake. So those are the 3 personal goals I have for the month of October. Let's move into my health and fitness goals for the month of October, and the first one is to go on 2 walks a week. Usually me and Mark are really good at getting 1 walk in at our weekends, usually 2, both on Saturday and Sunday, but I would love to kind of force myself out on lunch breaks more often and get walks in on my lunch break to get myself away from the screen when I work from home, because I can kind of get into this routine where I work from 8 till 12, I have my lunch at 12, I watch an episode of This Is Us, or I'll watch some YouTube, or I'll read, or I'll film videos like I am doing today, and I don't kind of get enough fresh air in the day. So if I can kind of push myself to do 1 walk a week on my lunch break in line with walking with Mark at the weekend, that would be amazing, especially because it gives me more motivation to get outside when it's a goal, especially as the weather is turning a little bit colder. The next one is to do no snacks after 8 p.m. I am very prone to being like a midnight snacker. I don't stay up until midnight, but I will have dinner at like 5:30, 6 o'clock, and I won't eat for a while, and then it gets like 7:38 and I get a little bit peckish, and I resort to biscuits, and I'll eat about 7 biscuits to kind of like fill myself up. So if I can like reduce my snackage, so it's not less weekly treats anymore, which was my goal for September, but it's just to kind of be more mindful on what times I'm eating, so I don't go to bed on like a really full stomach, and just kind of maybe try and combat the habit of eating 8 biscuits a night after the hours of 8 p.m. I don't know, we'll see. Hopefully I can do it. I've done it before, I can do it again. And my last health and fitness goal for the month of October is to work towards my full body push-up. I have been saying for years, it's always on my yearly goals, to be able to do a full push-up. I can do a decent one on my knees. I can't really do a decent one on my knees. I envy the people in the gym who can just get up on their toes and just do a full push-up. And I know there are steps you can do to help yourself get to being able to do a full push-up. So I'd like, during my strength training, to maybe just take 5 minutes aside and focus on some push-up progression exercises. So like incline press-ups on the knees, press-ups against the wall, all those sorts of things to help you strengthen your upper arms and your back, in order to help you do a full body push-up on the floor, which will be a goal of mine until I can do it. And if I can combat it, or at least progress into getting it done this month, that'll make me really happy. So those are all my health and fitness goals. I'm keeping it very simple this month for sure. And I've got 2 content creation goals, 2 really easy content creation goals. And one is to post what makes me happy. I think I kind of got a little bit lost when I came back to YouTube in August, and I kind of realised I wanted to focus on lifestyle. I think I focused too much on these really big lifestyle content creators who post amazing content and just seem like they have it together and create these really cool like weekly vlogs, and I realized that's not me, because that's not where I am in my life. So I was trying to achieve something with this channel that wasn't ever going to happen because it wasn't who I am, and I think the views suffered because of that. And everyone knows, it's quite known in the community, that if you post content you enjoy, people will enjoy watching it. So I definitely want to kind of go back to my roots and post more bookish content, as well as like sprinkling a little bit of lifestyle content in there as well. Just do a mix of both. Like, keep up with these reset videos, keep up with the TBRs, maybe do a couple more reading vlogs, themed or not themed, because I do miss doing them. And I think I just kind of got a little bit lost within myself of like what content I wanted to produce, and I realized I want to do a bit of everything, and I can't focus all my attention on lifestyle content because that's not the channel I've like created. So I need to just like rebalance and go back to my roots, I think, because I think that'll make me happy in the long run. So we'll see. Just post what makes me happy. If that's post once a week, great. If that's post twice a week, amazing. If that's to post a bookish tag video, if that's to post a reading vlog or a weekly vlog, or to post like a reset video or something more lifestyle-esque. So yeah, just post what makes me happy. And the last personal goal is to try, big emphasis on try, to get back to posting twice a week. If I can get my schedule back on track, if I can actually groove out time? That's not right. Dig out time. I can't remember what phrase I'm trying to think of here, but basically just set aside time to edit and upload 2 videos a week would be really, really good. Even if it's like one short form video and one kind of like longer one, I don't know, but I do miss YouTube, and I just think I really got lost with myself and trying to compare myself to others who had like 500,000 subscribers and thought I would be as good as them overnight because I wanted to turn to lifestyle. And that's not the case. It was like starting my channel from scratch, and it was a really, really disheartening kind of realization that I wasn't like them. And I'm getting real with you guys here. And I just thought I could be like Danielle Marie Carolyn or Brooke Michio and just be like this cool person overnight and create really epic lifestyle content. But I couldn't, because I don't do my own groceries, I don't live in my own space, I can't be these people because that's not where I'm at in my life. So I need to go back to my roots, and if I can get my reading back on track, then I can get back to posting bookish videos, which is where my passion, I think, truly lies, even if I do want to post lifestyle content as well. I've just had a whole like quarter life crisis in the last couple of months, if you guys couldn't tell, and I really, really want to try and kick that in the bum and kind of refigure out a balance of bookish content, lifestyle content, and just make myself and my viewers happy, I guess, you guys, my friends. So yeah, I have written down all my goals and I feel ready to conquer the month of October. Hi guys, future me coming in to this video because I realised I hadn't actually sat down with you and sorted out my habits for the month of October, and obviously we have a lot of habit trackers to fill out if you've seen my October plan with you video, which I'll link up above and down below for you guys. So I thought I'd sit down in my dressing gown a little bit later on in the day to sort out the habits that I want to track. Obviously the main ones that I definitely and always and will always keep track of is working out, fresh water is working out, fresh air, water intake as well, because that is one of my goals for October, is to keep on top of my water intake. So I'm going to write those 3 down first. So work out, fresh air. I'm just going to put water intake because I know what my water intake is. Sorry if there's a change of angle, my memory card got full, so I have to delete some clips. So we have workout, fresh air, and water intake. I've also kind of really got into stretching the last couple of weeks, so I just want to keep on top of my stretching, whether that is stretching straight out of a workout for 10 minutes or doing a full body workout with my favourite kind of workout YouTuber called Sydney Cummings. So I'm going to put stretch as one of the habits. A lot of my habits tend to be health and fitness related because those are the things I like to keep on top of most. Obviously I have my separate reading page, so I don't need to keep on top of my reading on my habit tracker spread. My other goals included 2 walks, so that counts as fresh air, no snacks post 8 p.m. I think I might actually make that a habit just to keep an eye on it a bit closer. So I'm just going to write what it is, no snacks post 8 p.m. Okay, so that's another habit. What other goals do I have? 2 videos a week, I don't need to sort out. Buy something new, I don't need a habit for. Progress the push-up, don't need a habit for. 2 videos a week, what makes you happy, don't need habits for. My habits aren't to reinforce habits that I want to create. They're more so things I just want to keep track of in my life. I don't know if there's any others at the minute. I've got 4 boxes left to fill out, and at the minute, there isn't any other habits that I think are really worthy of tracking. Like I'm in that kind of spectrum of, I love having habit trackers to keep on track of things, but I also realize that sometimes you can have too many habits that you want to keep track of, and therefore sometimes you're just creating them for the sake of it and there's no point. So I'm going to leave it there for 6 for the time being, and I will put you back to previous past Rachel, who was doing the goals and whatnot. It was a very, very chilled kind of monthly reset this month, but I just kind of want to take it more chill, to be honest. I feel like I was putting a lot of pressure on myself to be this, like I said, content creator that I wasn't, and I will never be. I just need to be myself, and if that means a really chilled monthly reset and not to copy the format and the exact style of all the other content creators that I inspire to be, and it's great to be inspired by them, but I need to be me at the same time. So I just wanted to reflect on the goals that I had set for September, and to sit down with you guys and set goals for the month of October. So that's what the video was, because that's all I wanted to do. However, if you do want to see my full plan with me for my October bullet journal, I have done a separate video for that, because I do really enjoy filming those at the minute. So I'll link that up above and down below. And I will say bye now, as the sun is shining and making my lighting all weird. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure you give it a massive thumbs up if you did, and subscribe down below to future content from me. I do anything from bookish videos, lifestyle videos, weekly vlogs, reading vlogs. I do a little bit of everything on this channel, whilst I try and figure out who I am. Basically. So if you're enjoying what you're seeing, then I really do appreciate a little click in the subscribe button. And without further ado, I'll see you in my next video. Bye guys.